Local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, we've got rain pretty much all day, and that's pretty much the story. And if I wanted, I could just end the forecast there, but I'm not. I want to go into detail about this so that you guys really know what to expect, because this low pressure that's making its way on through, bringing a lot of rain to a lot of places, not just the mid-state, but for us in particular, just another healthy dose of rain that we're going to see. Some would say maybe too much rain, because we actually have potential for some flash flooding, especially in some of these eastern counties closer to Philly. It extends further to the west, so it's very, very slight risk for places like Dauphin, Lebanon, Adams, York counties. There's also a flood watch in effect. So in addition to the potential for flash flooding, you're also looking for maybe some river flooding and stuff like that. That is associated with Lebanon County, Lancaster County, York County, and Adams County. Interestingly enough, Dauphin County is not included in that flood watch, which is good news. In terms of rain, well, we've already gotten basically about half an inch from what we've seen so far, and we're expecting another half for the bulk of kind of the mid part of the mid-state. Further to the west, a little bit less. The models have kind of shifted back from what it was looking like it was going to be just crazy amounts of rain a day or two ago, and now it's really scaled itself back off to the west. Further to the east, though, still looking relatively strong. I would say about half of us are going to get at least an inch of rain, maybe just a little bit less than that further to the west, and I'd still say decent haul right there. Good amount of rain. We can always take it. We always take what we can get, especially when we don't know heading into the summer if we're going to get any kind of a drought or prolonged or rainless period. Now, as we get through the rest of the day, you're going to see a lot of the same for many, many hours. It's not going to change. The conditions will be steady state. By the time you get to the early to mid-afternoon, things do start to wind down, and by dinner time, 5 p.m., you should be good to go. As you get into the evening, the skies are actually going to start to clear up, so that will be a nice positive as well. You're going to see some sunshine heading into Sunday, and then the rest of the week actually turns out to be relatively dry, but I'll touch on that in a second. Overall, your day today, not a great one. You want to stay inside. 50 degrees for that high. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds in the evening. That is as that cold front approaches and moves on through. So as that rain starts to subside, the winds take its place, and it's going to make for a relatively chilly overnight. Wind chills might actually be a factor here as we drop below that freezing point the rest of the week, though. As I mentioned, sunshine overall, then you get some clouds midweek, and then later on you get back to sunshine. But the big positive here is that we're getting back into the upper 50s. We're getting more seasonable, some nicer weather, maybe even slightly above average at times. We're not hitting 60, but I think for people who want that spring weather, Kayla, we're heading in the right direction.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Jackson.